Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In my previous video, I actually uploaded a video that talks about 5 things that you shouldn't spend too much of your money on when you are in your 20s, especially when you are just entering into your new employment. So in this video, I'm actually gonna talk about 5 things that you need when you are in your 20s in order to get ahead of others. Now, the first thing that you need here is actually emergency fund. So have you heard of the word emergency fund? I bet everyone would actually heard of it at some point in their life. But what is actually emergency fund? Actually, emergency fund, as the name implies, is used when you are having an emergency in case they happen. The rule here is actually to have at least 6 months worth of expenses saved up. Now, if you have family members that do not have an emergency fund, please advise them to save up for it. It is not himself or herself who's gonna pay for the emergencies, but it's their family members. Or in other case, you are gonna help to pay for their emergencies because they are your family members. I would actually advise those who do not save up for an emergency fund to actually take accountability. You have to be responsible for yourself just this time. Start to save up your own emergency fund. You may ask the question, how much should I save up for an emergency fund? Well, the basic rule is actually to save up for 6 months worth of expenses. So there is a rule to this actually. So according to the 50-30-20 rule, where 50% of your monthly income goes into your expenses. Now the 30% goes into your wants and 20% goes into your savings. So following this ratio strictly, you are actually gonna save up your 1 month worth of expenses in about 2.5 months period. You can do the math here. If you are gonna save up for 6 months worth of expenses, you are actually gonna take 2.5 months of saving only 20% for your 1 month worth of expenses and multiply it by 6. So the calculation will be shown at this side of the video. Point number 2, which I'm gonna share with you, is about skill sets. What is skill sets actually? When we are talking about skill sets, we are talking about those who are actually in employment, which is most of us. So in any kind of environment, in any kind of job, you actually need some skills in order to survive. So I'm not talking about surviving skills. I'm actually talking about some skills that you can actually learn when you are in your workplace. Can you adapt to new environment? Can you solve problems within your area of competence? Can you negotiate for opportunity? Can you work under pressure? See, the point of learning these skills is actually not for anything other than helping you to survive in your workplace, especially when tough times come. So the point being is this, skill sets matters, especially when you are in your workplace. The third thing that everybody needs to do is to exercise. See, the thing here is when you are exercising, it actually regulates your emotion and it encourages your body to release endorphins, which is actually mood enhancing chemicals. Now I can recall so many days that I've had where I do not feel so productive. So actually I feel like turning off everything. I feel like I do not want to do anything, but exercise actually saved my day. Exercise, on the other hand, it makes me mentally sharp and boosts my self-confidence. Actually, you need to just start. Number 4, read. See, most successful people read. Did you know that the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, Elon Musk, he reads for about 10 hours every day before he was the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX? On the other hand, Warren Buffett, arguably the best investor in our lifetime, he reads 5 to 6 hours every day, going through books and financial reports. Former CEO of Microsoft, Bill Gates, reads 50 books every year, so which is roughly 1 book every week. Now I'm quoting this statement from Warren Buffett himself on reading. Now he says, that's how knowledge works. It builds up like compound interest. All of you can do it, but I guarantee not many of you will do it. Finally, tip number 5, be with like-minded positive individuals. If you are looking at a positive outlook in life, chances are you are going to need to be with people who share the same view or opinion. You can't expect to be able to achieve great results with people around you telling you how hard you will fail. Well, actually, I have a suggestion for you. If you have friends who discourage you daily, make fun of you, embarrass you, and disrespect you, leave them as soon as possible. Make sure you have a group of people who empower you and to better themselves along with you. So that's it, guys. This is the end of my video. So I hope you find value out of this video. I hope you can actually use this and practice this in your 20s in order to actually get ahead financially, physically, and mentally. Now, I do share this financial content in my channel most of the time. So if you find the value in this video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, as I'll be sharing more financial content in the future. Thank you for your support, and bye-bye.